BlackTop Radio. The BlackTop Radio. Mic check, mic check, mic check. You're now tuned in with Mike J. You know the host that do the most high feel when you got a rapper from the West Coast on the intro. So smooth. Now we can play the instrumental. BlackTop, BlackTop, BlackTop Radio. Where you can come and get your fix. We be talking about your baby mamas or some politics. Fresh station out where you can tune and hear the hottest. Ain't no filters, you hear all of it. You ain't really popping yet if you ain't never been a guest. Wait, let me guess, you got on next. Got the airwaves on flex. Boom. BlackTop, what did you expect? BlackTop Radio.
Radio.
Radio. Radio. Radio. The BlackTop Radio.
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 Radio. The BlackTop. BlackTop. BlackTop Radio.
It is time for some conversation. It never gets old.
No, this is worldwide set.
That junk is just so funny to me.
Tonight, we are talking about something that is needs to be understood.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, especially for us here sitting at the table, because we are entrepreneurs.
Very much so.
We are artists.
Very much so.
We are independent.
And I'm sensitive about my shit.
Tonight, we are talking about support. And my first question is, you know, scenario based. If someone loved you for everything about you, or a good majority of things, right, that matter to you, but one of the things they did not love is your career choice, your dream, your hustle. Could you still be with somebody like that? Could you still say, you know what? Hey, they don't necessarily support what I do out here in these streets, but I love her though. Or she love me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, is that a big deal to you worldwide?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And let's just say they hitting on a lot of things that really matters to you, but that one thing about support.
I know. You gotta say it again.
It sounded like you was going to hit the Soldier Boy. Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're trying to get at. I'm just trying to say this in a nice
In a nice way.
nice
Choose
way.
your words wisely. Choose your words.
So I've definitely experienced this.
I have to.
And it's tough because, you know, especially as a man, because our egos block a lot of our blessings in the first place. So most likely whatever you're doing is something you take pride in, right? And when somebody don't support that or shun it or like shoot it down, so you not only are you not supporting me, you're taking a shot at my ego. You know what I'm saying? Like you hurting me. That's like grabbing my balls. You know what I'm saying?
Squeezing.
And it's I'm supposed to be the provider. I'm supposed to be, you know, this guy. And what I'm doing, you just look down on it. You know, and it's tough, man. Now it's two scenarios though.
Yeah.
So let's put this out there. There's people out here doing stuff that they significant other doesn't support, but you don't have no fruit. And then there's a different part of that too. Like, did you just start off? Are you working on something, or have you been doing this for a long time? Like, are you that rapper that's like 46 years old, and you still ain't make it yet? And then okay, or are you somebody who actually paying all the bills and still not getting support? You know what I'm saying? That's I've been in that situation, like where you're not getting support and you're not a bum. You're not the bum entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually doing something.
Yeah.
So it's tough, man. What happens is, I posted this on Facebook. What happens is you usually look for your words of affirmation through other streams, like social media.
Or you build up some type of resentment.
Correct. and it's not healthy in your relationship.
That's the worst.
You know, and you can't mention nothing about this motherfucker's success.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go off. Like I'm.
Yeah.
You can't. It's all me. Like you ain't do none of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that don't. You know, it's a touchy subject, man. But I feel like in a relationship.
Like, is that necessary? Like, do you see that as like a big like checklist for you? It's like number one on the checklist. Like, she has to support what you do.
Well, no, because whenever you like marriage, for instance, of course they're gonna support you at first. You know what I'm saying? When you first get married, they support you. But year 6, year 7, year 8. Is that support still there? You know what I'm saying? I feel like at the beginning of relationships, people support you like fake support you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it sounds great. Oh my
Oh,
God,
Milan, you got the radio show, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your thing, you know. And then, you know,
I like your jewelry.
After about 6 months of doing that radio show, every Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it get kind of, you know, and it tests you.
I'm sick of all this jewelry everywhere.
Yeah, it was cool until all them damn boxes start coming in. The man cave turned into a goddamn jewelry room.
It's Freeman's.
Yeah, even comedy. You know, you date somebody and the people walk up to you and ask your girlfriend, I don't know how you live with him. He's just so funny.
Right.
But those same jokes at home, she don't laugh at that shit
At all.
You gonna tell a joke every goddamn where we go? Everywhere? You just gonna joke every time?
You know,
Okay, we know you got prescription. Shut the fuck up. Like, bitch.
but that's the reality. I've gotten that. People come up to me and ask my like, how do you live with him? He's just so funny, and it's like,
No, he ain't.
it ain't no kiki going on. It ain't no kiki going on at my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the reality, and sometimes it's this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you think? Because I mean, this is interesting coming from a woman's perspective. Because the reason why I say that is because I've heard more stories about fellas getting not intimidated, but in the way of a woman's hustle, because they feel like, you know, some people pride themselves on being the ultimate providers, the source of your happiness and your income. So the fact that you out here making it for yourself, like, is that big on your checklist?
I feel like you right now.
Trying to find a knife.
Because regardless what I say, you know what I'm saying, people always take it and apply it to whatever situations fit. And
We speaking in general.
yeah. So I don't think that it's
Buddy.
So I've been in 2 situations, okay? So I've been in a situation where, I'll paint the picture. I was offered a internship at a major record label. And it would have caused me to move away again. And I didn't, because of the person I was with. Because of the things they said that made me feel like, okay.
Discomfort.
Yeah.
Made it awkward for you.
Yeah. That's probably one of my...
Like a jealousy thing or like a disrespect thing?
I don't think it was disrespect, and I don't...
He don't want you to leave? Or just what?
Yeah, I think it was more so
Like a
not
selfish
wanting
type
me
junk?
to... Yeah. It was more of a selfish thing, but I think... I don't want to say it's one of my biggest regrets, but it's one of those things that I always look at in the back of my
Say,
mind
what
and be
if?
like, what if I would have went? Like, where would I be right
You
now?
don't want to live with what if.
And I hate that.
What if?
I hate that. I hate having that in the back of my mind. Like, if I would have went, like, where would I be right now? Like, how many connections would I have? You know what I'm saying? So
I had one of those.
that's one. And then another one is when people are comfortable being in the corporate world, they tend to look down on the things you're doing to build up your business or your brand.
Facts.
And then they want to jump on the bandwagon once
you get hot. Yeah.
Oh, I got a killer example of that.
So those are the two situations I've been in. It's sad because as a woman, I'm supportive anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to continuously show my support.
Yeah.
But it is kind of sad, like, kind of seeing, like, okay, like, I understand what you're trying to do because you see the traction, but it's really not that, like, it's cute energy, but it's not the energy you were given.
So because of that, like, has support been big on your checklist? Like, is that the number one well, not necessarily number one thing, but is that a big, like, in bold, like, you have to be very supportive of what I do in order for this relationship to prosper?
I think I'm a big person. I'm big on being an entrepreneur and working for yourself. So if I see you have a talent outside of the regular 9 to 5 that you're doing, and I say, you know what, you can do this yourself, I'm going to push you to do that. I'm not going to push you to keep working for somebody else. So support for me is 100% from the gate, like what you need me to do. But I realize that a lot of people don't know how to reciprocate that.
That's very true.
So it is what it is. I don't know.
Cause I've been in a relationship and we actually broke up because she told me I could never support an entertainer, and I was like, well, damn, ain't that how you met me? Hold up, but you
go to the movies or you listen or you watch TV shows, right, or you go to concerts or you do that's supporting an entertainer,
right? But I guess she could not support the lifestyle. It gave me the impression that she wanted a 9 to 5 type of guy, someone that has a set schedule. I go to work at this time, I get off on this time, I'm off these days of the week, versus somebody who might just have a show pop up at the last minute.
And that junk is so cliche though. It's actually stupid because most women will say that stuff all the time, like, well, you'll perform or you do this and that, because they're thinking around the women you're around. But what they don't know is that I used to work in a call center with 500 women, and that's a worse scenario. Like, be working a 9 to 5 in a corporate America, or in a call center, or when I used to work at Bank of America in the mortgage department. Right. Like, you're talking about 5-6 floors of women. Like, that environment is way more dangerous than me. Absolutely. Dancing in a class, you know what I'm saying, with 60 ladies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know how relationships build at work. Work relationships can, like, turn into something. You know what I'm saying?
That's extremely true.
Yeah. And it could be, it's like, you see these people more than you see your spouse. Like, you see these people every single day.
11 hours.
Not even people that's in your department. You see them at lunch. You walk past them in the hallway. They smell good in the elevator. You see them in the parking lot. You get to see what they drive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh. And so dating somebody or feeling discomfort because of what they do is stupid, because pretty much you just insecure because no matter what you do, you're going to be a lot of the opposite sex.
And I would just think that if you really love someone, why wouldn't you want them to do something that they love to do?
Yeah.
You know,
jealousy.
What I'm saying? And I think that's it. I think that's the ultimate
I had
thing.
somebody admit that to me. It's different. Like, working for yourself, like, I've been told, like, the fact that I'm still in bed and you going to your 9 to 5.
Oh, that used to burn me up. I ain't even gonna lie though, but cause he ain't had no job, so I'm waking up going to work and you laying in my bed.
Well, so that's different. I told you it's two different scenarios.
That used to burn me up.
When you the bum, that's different. But if you paying all the bills and you still in the bed, they still be mad because they got to get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there like, shit, I'm gonna get up at 10, watch my little TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hang out, because you create your own schedule. You on your own timetable.
Right.
Bro, that burnt me up.
And that shit is a real. I lived in that household. It's a real.
That's gotta be. Man.
But that's a life. You decided to go to college to go to be that.
You wanted to go to the bride.
And that's what you wanted to do. So you gotta get up there. You gotta get up there to go do that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to. What's a good party if there are no drinks? Better yet, imagine turning up and not having to pour your old troubles for once. Or better yet, someone else's. Now that may be a big of a problem. Well, Bougie Bartender is a licensed and certified mobile bartending service that services any event, big or small, such as bridal showers, weddings, baby showers, corporate parties, and so much more. She also specializes in making virgin or non-alcoholic beverages for minors as well. If you need a bartender for your next event, call 804-855-8787. Again, that's 804-855-8787. And also check her out on Instagram at bougiebartender_Brooke. That's bougiebartender_BROOK. Shout out to Bougie Bartending, proud sponsor of the wildest radio show on the net, the BlackTop. Cheers. Yes. The rivals of my alma mater, Everest.
I had somebody inbox me yesterday. They was like, "So how you riding your bike all day? Like, what do you do? Like, do you work?" It's like people would be at work jealous of you on Facebook, like, cause you out ride your bike.
Here he go riding on the trail again.
But it's like I created.
Mad at me.
I work hard to create my life. my lights on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My heat work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My phone on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it is people who have that 9-to-5 mentality don't understand how this don't work.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
I just know I go out here do this and that. I got enough money for the week. I'm good. So now I can get on my bike and ride all week. You know what I'm saying? But you got to clock in every single day at the same time, Monday through Friday, and don't be there if you want to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't have that pressure on me.
Yeah.
Or even so, like the competition. Like those who be in a relationship with you be like, all right, well, you sold a lot of jewelry this week, but shit, like, fuck you, fuck what you got going on, man. Nigga, I had a sold out show. You be like, damn, why are we competing here? Why can't we just say, hey, that's dope, congratulations?
Oh, I had that too.
I don't.
That's a whole. Hey, that's a whole episode.
Yeah, let's keep it moving. Next topic.
So, next question about this support thing is, should you expect family and friends to support your dreams?
Nope.
And why shouldn't you?
Those are the last people who gonna support for 200, Alex.
So, you know,
Daily double.
with that topic, I tell people this all the time because a lot of people starting new stuff, trying to do businesses and stuff like that. I tell people you're gonna waste too much of your time
Trying to get them to
being
support.
upset because these people that you think should be supporting you support you. Once you get past that and realize there's not a thing,
Right.
and focus on the people that's out here trying to, it's gonna be complete strangers that's gonna be throwing their money at you, like just going all in for you, and you concentrate and put your effort into those people, you're gonna prosper.
But not only that, worldwide, we also have to realize as entrepreneurs that your product might not always fit with somebody else's wants or likes. So you can't force something on somebody and it may not be their style.
Facts.
If they want it, they're gonna buy it. You don't have to force it down their throats, because there are some people who I've seen do stuff like that. Like, you consistently make posts about people not supporting you and not doing this, and they support other people. That's because the other person has something that they need or they like or they want. You might not have that at this time, but when they find something that you have that they need or they want, they will support you. Every time is not your time.
Or
That's true.
when your shit blow up. Oh, that's my girl Milan. You know, I know Milan. I went to school with Milan. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
it's gonna come back around regardless.
It does.
But I literally spent about a year and a half wasted, upset because people wasn't coming to my line dance classes and my restaurant spots I had and all that stuff. Meanwhile, I had people that was trying to figure out how to get there. People were supporting and wanted to support more.
Yeah.
and I won't entertain them.
Because we focus too much on the people who don't versus the people who do.
And as soon as I got over that shit,
yeah,
I'm talking about my shit blew up.
Yeah,
because I was focused. Because you don't be focused. You literally you wake up upset.
You be there.
Like, this motherfucker ain't come. He say,
to the left.
Exactly.
To the right. Take it back now, y'all.
But you up in that joint having fun? When you in that joint having a good time, having fun?
Real smooth.
The people can detect that you really having a good time. You know what I'm saying? You really happy. You know what I'm saying?
No, seriously.
And it's like, if you doing whatever you do and people really like say, this nigga really like this shit.
Yeah.
Like, he really all in on this.
Here's so for me, this is semi-traumatic. And I say that because for me, like, my mom does not believe that I should be out here doing comedy. My pops believe that I should not be doing comedy. Now, with that, they grew up in the 50s, 60s, 70s, so they came up in a time where if you were a man, you had to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you black and living in a poor community. You know, my mama growing up in Southside Houston, my pops, he grew up right here in Southside Richmond, so it's like, there's not a lot of money out here for black people like that back then. So hey, we had to go to work. We got to make ends meet because I want a family. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's sad because the tools we have now, if they had them tools back then, I'm pretty sure it'd be a different conversation.
Yeah.
But my mom never had support for what she really wanted to do. My pops never had support for what he really wanted to do. My pops was a hell of a basketball player. That man settled and went and got a nursing job. My mama wanted to be a school teacher. She settled and worked for the prison for 30 years. So, I mean, it's like, sadly, I love them, but it's like, sadly, that trickled down to me.
They were never allowed to chase their dreams.
Right. So they didn't know when they asked me at 6 years old, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I said a radio show host. And I honestly said this, and they were like, ain't no real money in that. Which we got to stop telling kids that too, by the way. But
because first of all, even though there is money in that, it's not all about money. It's about the love and passion.
Absolutely.
And then the money will come, you know, next. But
nobody thought that Kim would be a millionaire off a sex tape. She's a whole brand.
And she worth
millions off a sex tape, a home video. You know what I'm saying?
Now because she was passionate about what she was doing. So as long as you're passionate about what you're doing,
I'm weak.
The money will come. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the fact. You have to stop telling people there's no money or nothing, because people are able to create their own lanes where they're able to make millions of dollars that other people before them have never been able to make.
Absolutely. Why not encourage your kids to be something better than what you are?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That whole, well, it never happened to me, so I don't even know how to even push you in that direction. No, it's pretty simple. You get to know what your kid loves, and you push for him to be the best that he or she can possibly be at what they really want to do. And it's like you grow up, and then you realize, damn, like I done went to college, and I done did the military and all this stuff, but I did that for y'all. I didn't do that for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to sit behind this and microphone and talk. You didn't support that because you told me that there was no money.
You had to do that.
That shit traumatic, man.
That shit is traumatic. I'll never be that parent. Whatever Nico say he want to do when he get older, I'm going.
It take you back to that scene in, with Will Smith when he was talking to his son at the basketball court and Pursuit of Happiness. And he was telling them what he couldn't do. And he stopped himself. He was like, anything you want to do, don't let nobody tell you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That part of the movie had me crying because it was so real. Like, because sometimes as a parent, they get caught up into, this is what you got to do and this is how you got to do it. And it's like, bro, he's like 9 years old.
Yeah.
Like, that it's endless for him. He can do whatever he wants to do.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you want to do, I'm going to support it. If I got to invest in you to get you started, I'm going to do it.
Absolutely.
And then also as parents, we got to stop making them do what we think we should have did. So if your son comes to you and says,
stop living through your kids.
Exactly.
I want to play the piano, and you like, no, you're going to play football only because you wanted to play football.
Right.
Like, he might really need to do the piano. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do the piano, let him do the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see so many parents push what they wanted to do on their kids.
And that's not fair.
Yeah, that's not. And it's traumatizing.
You grow up with so much resentment and, man.
Yeah. Resentment is a big thing. And I don't think people, and it's very, very much strong in a black household because black parents are very authoritative
Absolutely.
parents.
Yeah.
And they want to push you to do things instead of talking and encouraging you to do things. So we have to get in a better space of stop being not liberals, but dictators, and actually listening to what our kids want to do.
Yes. That's very key, man, because God knows you don't want your kid feeling like his voice or her voice don't matter in life. Like, you ain't even willing to get to know what your dream, like your kids' dreams, and understand why they want to do this. Like, now you let your kid grow up and become somebody that feels like they can't even talk about themselves because they feel like they don't even matter that much.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just finished watching the Lance Armstrong documentary last week. And his son was talking about that, how there was pressure on him to be a cyclist. But he wanted to play football. And his dad supported him. He let him play football. And now he's playing college football now. But he said he feels so good because he's not stuck in his father's shadow of being a cyclist.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
So like Michael Jordan's kids all play basketball and they didn't make it. It was too much pressure for him. Like, his dad's Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these celebrities' kids don't tell people who they are.
Correct.
When they first come out. Perfect example. I don't know if y'all remember seeing this story, this series on Netflix. I think it was called Lock Key.
Yeah.
I heard of it.
A lot of people don't even know that that's Stephen King's son.
Wow.
Because he used the alias to write it under. Because he didn't want people to affiliate him with his dad.
Yeah, like, let me do my own thing. Let me have my own lane.
Because that's when folks start putting unfair expectations and pressure on you to live up to somebody that you're not like them. Just because we got the same last name.
Or first name.
That too does not mean I'm going to be just like that person.
Exactly. I'm trying to...
Even like Michael Jordan kids. Michael Jordan kids weren't that good at basketball. But they figure, oh, well, you Michael Jordan's son, so you got to be good at this. That's unfair, man. This might be a great doctor. This might be a great neurosurgeon. This might be a great... Hell, if they wanted to be the cashier at fucking Walgreens, they the greatest Walgreens cashier ever. Like, at the end of the day, like, just to put that pressure on your child, to live through your child, that's never been fair. Never been fair.
Never been at all.
I saw a post the other day, actually, and it's crazy because it was a black family in the picture, and they said, they asked should you ever apologize to your kid or something like that? Like,
if you make a mistake, should you apologize to your kid?
Yeah.
You should.
Just for that to be a question?
I apologize to my son. And he too. And he probably don't even know why I'm saying sorry. But he's so cute. Because he'll be like, thank you, mommy. He don't even know why. But he'll say thank you, or he'll say he'll say welcome, mommy. Like, but I just want him to understand, like, you know, like, it's okay to make mistakes. You don't have to be perfect all the time.
Right. Because in my house, boy, it was my way or you get out.
Exactly.
It's like,
that's exactly how it was for me.
Damn.
And I don't want to be like that.
Yeah, because, nigga, it's cold out there. I ain't trying to be, let me go ahead and shut the hell up.
I remember I ran away for a couple of hours and I came back home because I couldn't hide under my homegirl bed
I
no
did
more.
that too. I was out in the shed for 2 hours with a loaf of bread and some Kool-Aid.
I called the house phone from the Food Lion payphone, like, hey. She was like, what you want? Don't come here. The police is here. My mom was such a thug, bro.
I'm weak, man. But yeah, man, that's a crazy, crazy, crazy thing.